Hi, Huckleberry and Summer Street students. It's Mrs. Owens again, and I thought I'd read our K through 2 students a book about spring. I know we've all talked about hibernation this fall and what animals do, a lot of them in the winter, and many of them are just waking up. In fact, up at Mrs. Owens' house in New Hampshire this past weekend, somebody shared a picture of me of 5 bears walking down the road, and there were 2 baby bears. So they're already out. This is called Surprise in the Meadow by Anna Votek, and it's about spring and Chipmunk waking up. Spring had come to the meadow. Little Chipmunk woke from his long winter sleep. He was hungry. He remembered the seeds he buried last fall. They had been so delicious. Little Chipmunk went to his hiding place, but he found no seeds, only the shoot of a mysterious plant. His seeds had disappeared. The spring sun was warm. The mysterious shoot grew taller and taller. I see some other hibernating animals in here, like snails and skunks. The plant continued to grow and grow, bigger than a bluebell, bigger than black-eyed Susan. That's my name, Susan. Even bigger than Queen Anne's lace. As the summer grew hotter, the steam dried up, the grass yellowed, and the flowers wilted. Oh. Suddenly the sky grew dark. Splash, a drop fell, and another, and it rained all night. The stream filled, the grass was green, and the flowers were beautiful again. That sunny, hot heat hadn't destroyed this plant at all. Look how beautiful, and I bet you know what it is. This big plant had a gigantic golden flower, shining like the sun. Sunflower, Little Chipmunk called. Everybody, can you say that word? Sunflower? Soon the meadow grew cool and crisp. Fall was coming. Little Chipmunk gathered food for the winter. The sunflowers had changed from brilliant yellow to a brown that darkened every day. One blustery afternoon, a strong wind blew through the meadow, shaking the sunflower from side to side. Little Chipmunk watched a brown hailstorm coming down from the sunflower's head. Do you know what was coming down? I bet you do. What's coming out of that sunflower? The seeds. When the wind settled beneath the sunflower, Little Chipmunk found hundreds of brown seeds. He bit into one. It tasted just like the seeds he had been looking for in the spring. His seeds had not disappeared at all. He buried some of the seeds and filled his belly with the rest for the long winter ahead. And there he is, snuggled under the ground, hibernating. And this is a little story about life cycle of a sunflower. But we know that. We talked about that at school, right? That it starts with the seed, and then it becomes a sprout in the spring, becomes the flower, and the seeds fall out again, and it goes all around. Remember we used to do this for the cycle? Have a great week, sunflowers. Well, you could be sunflowers. Have a great week, Summer Street and Huckleberry Hill students. Bye-bye.